Coach Jared here today, and I'm going to talk about something called pronation distortion syndrome, or PDS, where the knees come in and the feet really flatten out and the arches of the feet fall down flat to the floor. It's not a good thing because it can result in plantar fasciitis, medial knee pain, even issues in the hip and lower back. We want to correct it through exercise, and today I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is loosen up all the tight, overactive muscles that are pulling us into that position. So there'll be a series of stretches that we will do in this video to help address that problem. The first one we're going to do is for the calf. That's what I'm going to show you right now. So you get a wall, you're going to put your foot up the wall like this as much as you can. So you have to kind of lean back to get the ball of your foot on the wall. Then, keeping this knee straight, you're going to move your hip towards the wall, and you'll feel a good stretch right here, just behind the lower leg, below the knee, in the calf. So you should hold that for about 30 seconds. Then you're going to do it again, but with this knee, the front knee, now I want you to bend it. This knee can be bent as well, but this is the focus. Now with this knee bent, then take your knee in towards the wall this way. And that should also feel a stretch in this calf, but a little bit lower. This is called the soleus. It's a different muscle on the calf. Okay, for this next stretch, we're going to work on the inner thigh adductor muscle group. That's another tight muscle group that is contributing to the knees collapsing in. So start with wherever you are and then work towards getting them wider. But you can also try the elbows coming in like this and then driving them apart to get some leverage to stretch. But the important thing is to feel the stretch in here. So however you have to do it, if you have to use your hands, if your elbows, if you want to lean and try to do one at a time like this, any of those work. Just get the stretch done for 30 seconds and then move on to the next one. All right, for this next stretch, we're going to work on the hip flexors. There's a bunch of hip flexors, but this stretch will do a lot for most of them, and it's kind of the best bang for our buck, so we're going to try this one. If you can't do this kneeling, you can also try this standing, just in a lunge position like this, if you're having trouble with that back knee being into the ground. But if you get enough padding, pillow, a mat, whatever, on that back knee, it should be okay. But we want to get into this position with this leg going back, hips coming forward, staying nice and tall, not rounding over. And you should feel a stretch here on the front of this back leg. To make it a little bit better for the hip flexors that we're trying to stretch, the same side leg that is back, bring that arm up and then lean away from that side. If you need to hold on to something with this other hand for balance, totally okay. I encourage you to do that when you start out. But this is the stretch right here, and that should feel nice and lengthening through, even through this side here, and then down into this hip. Hold this for 30 seconds, and then switch your legs and do it on the other side.